Well, it was a funny aha moment because it felt like an ugly duckling moment. Like I didn't know I was an entrepreneur until I met other entrepreneurs, and you realize that, I'm built the same way. I can't walk into a room or walk on the street without thinking about 10 different ideas of how that street can be made better. And some of my friends who are not entrepreneurial helped me realize that, because they said, like, look, if we're walking on this block, I'm thinking about what we should have for dinner, and you imagining all of these different things that could work better, or pulling something out of what you're seeing that can help. And I read Sam Walton's biography of the Made in America around Walmart, and he couldn't go on a holiday without bringing back an idea that would improve his business. And some people say you're obsessed, but Arlene Dickinson says, well, if Michelangelo's obsessed about painting, no one says, like, hey, you're work crazy, but people support and encourage that. So why do we do that to artists who, essentially entrepreneurs who create through business? And so I realized that I am an entrepreneur. Before that, I was an intrapreneur. I created new initiatives within organizations, and now I do it separate too. And I think my biggest sort of accomplishment, and companies have done well, they're servicing people, we build teams. Some of the teams have been sold, and now we're building a new one. We've raised money successfully. But one of the things I'm most proud of is a lot of people describe encounters we've had as inspiring. And so I meet a lot of men and women from talks that I've given or conversations I've had over a coffee break who say, you inspired me to try something different, or to make my idea bigger, or to make it happen faster. And I hope that that continues, because we need to be yes and supportive of each other. When I got started, a lot of people told me all the reasons why I would fail. And it was a funny experience, because as a physician, if you came in to see me and you said, hey, I'm pregnant, and I gave you the actual statistical list of what's going to go wrong potentially in your pregnancy and then having a child, that would be unacceptable. That normal response should be like, congratulations, you're having a baby. And if you want to give one or two pieces of advice, you do it from a positive perspective. There's such a culture in the entrepreneur world that both other entrepreneurs and investors and advisors are like, you're going to fail because. And you're like, yes, I know there's a long list of reasons why potentially we could fail, but wouldn't that be fun to actually have a list of all the reasons that I need to watch for in order to succeed? So it's like the reframing of the situation, and it gives you more positive energy to work with. And if we start doing that to each other, we can succeed. And I've seen this in action. The Valley, Silicon Valley, has detractors just as any other place, but the yes and type of people are more prevalent. There's a culture of, how can I help? Well, who can introduce you to? What can I give you as a piece of advice that can be positive? And if we can import that into Canada, I think we'll be much more successful.